KFRI was established in 1975. Within 5 to 8 years of its inception itself, KFRI has had started its tryst with bamboo, starting with the establishment of the bamboo setup in Field Research Center, Velupadam, that is around 17 kilometers from KFRI PG campus. Work started on establishing the bamboo setup in Velupadam. Right now, out of the 140 odd species that you find in India, nearly 68 species can be found in the bamboo setup in our Field Research Center, Velupadam. In the 90s itself, the Bamboo Technology Support Group was also established to provide an impetus to bamboo research. With that program, the Bamboo Information Center was also set up, which is like a one-stop for all the information related to bamboo, and which was also digitized and put up in the website. After that, we started the major programs on bamboo under the National Bamboo Mission, and also DST and DBT programs. Under the National Bamboo Mission, Ministry of Agriculture, right now we have a major project on bamboo, more than 2 crore worth project with 16 sub-projects covering various aspects related to value addition, bamboo shoots, barcoding, certification of seedlings.
Forest Genetics and Biotechnology Division of KFRI is involved in bamboo research for the last 3 decades, and one of the main key areas where we are working is plant tissue culture. In plant tissue culture, mostly what we do is like we will standardize the in vitro tissue culture media for commercially important bamboo species of India. Right now we have cultures of bambusa, different species of bambusa, Bambusa vulgaris, Bambusa bambos, and then Bambusa tulda, and we have Dendrocalamus also, Dendrocalamus toxi, what we are standardizing right now, and then we have cultures of Pseudoxytenandra ritchii. So like that we have almost like for the past 3 decades of research we have standardized tissue culture medium for most of the commercially important bamboo species. Second key area is by using DNA barcode. In KFRI, with the financial support of National Bamboo Mission, Government of India, we have developed DNA barcodes for most of the commercially important bamboo species. So normally in bamboos, you know, like the identification is slightly complex because you don't have the flowering phenomenon. Flowering phenomenon in bamboos is quite elusive. Like you have to wait for 30 to 40 years for the bamboos to flower. So the taxonomic identification of species in a bamboo is most challenging because of the absence of flowers and then because of the overlapping vegetative characteristics. You can have a DNA barcodes that you can attach to any species for identification. So with the help of NBM, National Bamboo Mission, Government of India, we have developed DNA barcodes for most of the commercially important bamboo species. Like your UPC barcode, this is just by looking at the barcode you can identify the species. So from and this is applicable, like you know, like NBM is having accredited nurseries throughout India. So once if you multiply the commercially important bamboo species, like usually the multiplication we do is the cum cuttings. Cum cuttings, it is very difficult to identify the species because we don't have any features for identification of the species. There you don't have any morphological characteristics or vegetative characteristics. So in that case, like before it is given, because after multiplication process, before the propagule is given to farmers for establishment of plantation, you can ensure the identity of the species by using barcode. So barcode from any of the small bit of tissue you can develop, you will be able to get DNA, you can develop barcode. So by developing barcode you can confirm the identity of the species, and only and after ensuring the identity you can give to farmers so that there won't be any productivity loss ultimately. So in addition to tissue culture and barcoding, another aspect is like we do population genetic studies for the conservation, because many of the species, because of the overexploitation, there is depletion of the natural resources. So you have to initiate some conservation efforts. So before initiating conservation effort, you should know the amount of diversity that is present in the natural population. So for that also we are using DNA markers for estimating the level of diversity, so that you can go and select those particular genotypes which are diverse enough so that they can sustain the diverse aspects of, adverse aspects of climate change scenario. And then another aspect, theoretical aspect, is the molecular phylogeny and evolution, where you can identify the origin and evolution of the paleotropical bamboos which are endemic to the western Ghats of India.
Besides that, propagation, bamboo, right now we have nearly 3 lakh seedlings of bamboo, which is available to various stakeholders across the country. Nearly 20 species are there. We are also focusing on various propagation methods, vegetative propagation as well as micro propagation of bamboo. The other landmark in bamboo research has been the publication of the Journal of Bamboo and Rattan. Since up to 2004, this journal was being published from Netherlands. In 2004, this was handed over to KFRI by the International Network of Bamboo and Rattan. Since 2014, now that journal we are publishing in an online mode, and every year 4 issues are being brought out. So right now up to 2020 we have published, so it is up to date, and that is available on the website, and everything is electronic submission. We get a lot of articles from across the globe. So we are also assembling germplasm collection of species like Ochlandra, Dendrocolmus toxi, oliveri, as also this Oxytenandra ritchii, Schistostachys whitei in our bamboo setup in Velupadam area. So there we have identified space, and also we are promoting agroforestry models with bamboo, homestead agroforestry models which are bamboo based. So all this we hope to build up the bamboo resource, natural resource in Kerala, and also promote bamboo growing and provide training for end users, stakeholders, and develop it as an enterprise, value-added products.
All of you are well aware that bamboo has multiple uses, and it is in use across the world from construction activities to even as a food material. As far as our region is concerned, the use of bamboo shoots as a food material is an unexplored area. Though it is widely used as a food material in like Northeast India and Southeast Asian countries, in other part of the country, in India, it is used very sparingly. The nutritional value of bamboo shoots makes us an attractive food source. Among the different varieties of bamboo, most of the shoots are edible and are widely used in Southeast Asian countries as well as in North India. The bamboo shoots are rich in its fiber, carbohydrates, protein, and mineral contents. Our studies in KFRI, we have carried out studies on the nutritive value of many bamboo shoots available in this region, and we could find that the Dendrocolmus strictus and the 2 ornamental species, Bambusa vulgaris and Gigantocola atravilaceae, are found to be rich in its protein, fiber, and vitamin content, and it could be used as a good food material, and it gives sufficient nutrition. The extractable biomass were found to be high in Balcova, Bambusa balcova, Bambusa vulgaris, and Dendrocolmus giganteus. And the one issue with these shoots are like the presence of anti-nutrient like cyanogen. But it can be very well addressed through, it can be very well removed through the mechanisms like boiling as well as pressure cooking. The storage and one of the major issue what I see from the use of bamboo shoot as a food material is the availability and its lack of awareness among common people on its cuisines. The increased awareness among common public and introduction as a part of local cuisines could increase its use.
KFRI herbarium is well represented with the collection of bamboo species from northeastern states, Andaman Nicobar Islands, and also from the Western Ghats. So this prestigious collection is highly useful for identification of bamboo species and also for recording the fruiting and flowering details.
Other major study has been on impact, I should say, has been under a DST supported project known as the ISTED project on bamboo, where we are focusing on developing entrepreneurship. A value common facility center has been established in our field research station in Palapalli, where we are training the stakeholders and entrepreneurs, helping them for value added products, and also helping them in finding a market for their developed products. we also develop support facilities for the tribal communities to find a market for this product. This is a specialized mat which is made out of a bamboo known as Schistostachys whitey, known as Valli-Ita, which has long internodes. In the Venmani district of Idukki, the Urali tribals collect this bamboo and they make this mat which is known as Kannadipaya, which is roughly translated into mirror mat. They do it in a very intricate manner and they take out the slivers which are very flexible, and they make this mat. It may take for a 1 square meter mat, it may take even up to 3 months to complete it. It's traditional knowledge that has been passed on from century by these Urali tribals, and we are trying to promote this traditional knowledge and also find a high-end market with GI tag. So that is one thing that we are doing. Besides this, we are also engaging the local self-governments in promoting bamboo, especially in stream bank stabilization programs, especially after the consecutive floods that happened in 2018 and 19.
I am Anantharaman, Chartered Accountant. We have a property in Trikkur which is by the river side. It's our ancestral property and it is being looked after by my father, Mr. Ramachandran. So what happened in 2018 is that we generally don't get floods, but in 2018 floods the property was affected and a little bit of our river bank was also taken away by the river. During that time we read an article by KFRI director Dr. Shyam Vishwanath in a newspaper, and then we paid a visit to KFRI's office in Peachy and we met Mr. Dr. Shyam Vishwanath, and he was very cordial and he was very supportive. He told us about what all support can be done by KFRI with this bamboo plantations, and he sent a team of people to our property for inspection, and with KFRI's support we planted some bamboo saplings, and that has helped us a lot in preserving the river bank. We thank KFRI for the wholehearted support and personally to Dr. Shyam Vishwanath as well.
Now the local self-government have come up with innovative schemes under the state bamboo missions to promote bamboo as one of the vegetative structures that could be used to stabilize stream banks. So, and we are supplying the bamboo seedlings as well as providing training to them, and we have developed a protocol which will be used by the local self-government for this. This is in a nutshell the various activities that has been carried out by KFRI over the past 30-35 years.